Welcome back, everyone. We've got some pretty interesting Raid Shadow Legends news in regards to Arena. There's going to be some changes done next year, and it looks like it's pretty good. It all depends on the rewards that we get for completing the tiers that they're adding to Arena. If you've played Raid for the last 3 years and you've been in Gold 4, you probably have not kept any of that gear. So what they're doing is they're adding another tier of Arena. We're going to have Gold 5. Now, if Gold 5 has the same rewards, the same loot table, it's not really going to add a lot to the game for us, but we'll have to wait and see. They are adding 200 more to Platinum Arena. So Platinum Arena is going to go from 300 to 500 players. That's great for those 500 players, but what about everybody else in the world? What are we going to get for placing in Arena? And will it be something that we can actually use? Will it be good gear? I really kind of wish they would just get rid of all that Divine set. It's the standard sets, but it gives you 15% HP shield, right? For having 2 pieces of it. And it's not something that I feel like we really need. I kind of wish they'd maybe revamp it, go away with that, or add something. We need Swift Parry. I mean, that's it. Come on, get with me, everybody. We need Swift Parry in Gold 4 and in Gold 5 now. I don't know how many players we're going to be able to have in Gold 5. You know that each of these tiers only have a certain number of players out of the world. We've got 300 in Platinum. We're going to have 500 in Platinum, and now we've got a new Gold 5. We don't know how many are going to be in there. And again, we don't know the reward. So while I'm excited for this, it's great news, we need to know more details, and it will be about the rewards. If the rewards are the same as Gold 4, and if they're just more of the same artifact sets that we're getting right now, with the additional HP shield, it's not going to be worth it. We need Swift Parry to be in Gold 5. But the saddest thing about this part of the update is that will not happen until February of next year. That's the estimated time to have this included into the game. I don't know why they're telling us now. I guess they want us to get excited. They want us to ask questions about this, so it's good. I'm glad they're telling us now because I really want to know what the loot is going to be for Gold 5, and it needs to be Swift Parry. Enough about that. So that is next year. Let me know your thoughts on all this down below. This is the most interesting thing to me. We are talking about the Hydra Boss. The Hydra Boss is coming out really, really fast. Sooner than you think. Also, Shadowkin factions. It's going to be added to the game for us to go through the faction crypts, so you need to get Lydia done now. If you're close to it, if you need some help getting through there, make your teams and get through all those crypts and get Lydia as quickly as possible. She's an amazing champion. You want her. And if you have Seer, you pair it with Seer, you drop all the waves. If you have her in Arena, you stop them from reviving. You need her, you can use her going through Doom Tower waves very easily, and you can use her on a lot of bosses. She is, like Arbiter, a very, very strong champion that everybody should get in the game. Not everybody has all these Shadowkins to even complete this, or you might not have them leveled up, or they might not be good enough for you to use in whatever content you're running right now. So you really need to get this done as quickly as possible if you can. So try to work on that, because Shadowkin faction is going to be added soon. We're also getting an addition to our saved teams, and this is really nice. Instead of dividing all saved teams into 2 groups, PvP and PvE, they're going to break it down into a general dungeon campaign, clan boss, lord for 15 saved teams each. We got Faction Wars 15, Doom Tower 15, Hydra Boss for 15 teams. Do we need 15 teams for the Hydra Boss? I don't know. PvP we're going to have for 3v3 Classic, 15 teams, and Classic and 3v3. Okay, 15 teams. This is good news. I think we all want more saved teams. A question a lot of people have been asking, do we get any points in CVC and in tournaments for getting champions from the token trader? And they said, yes, you do. It will count the same as getting a new legendary champion. If it's new. If it's not a new one, I think you get fewer points in CVC. I can't remember, but I'm pretty sure that's what happens. Hydra Boss. We want you to remember the Hydra Boss is lurking in 5.0, and 5.0 is coming really, really soon. We're going to require 3 unique teams of 6 champions, because after you use those 6, you cannot use 6 more, but they set this up really nicely. I am very impressed with how they did this. A new option will be added to the Hydra Boss to where you can pause the screen and edit your team, which basically means you can back out, put in the same team, put in a different team, try out comps, and then go back in the Hydra Boss, and you will not lose a key, and you will not lose those champions. So if you see the damage you're doing on the Hydra Boss and you're not satisfied with that, hit the pause button, back out. Those guys will still all be alive. You'll be able to use them again until you complete the Hydra Boss. If you forget If it ends and the Hydra kills all your people and it shows your damage and you're done, you won't be able to use those champions again. So make sure you get in there before that, test out a whole lot of teams, and then see what the best damage you can get, and then the next one and so on, because that team, you can't use it again. Those 6 will be done. You bring in another 6 and then another 6, and you see what kind of damage. But I'm really glad they did this. Otherwise, we would have just thrown in a 6 team, seen what kind of damage they could do, wait a whole week before we could even test them again. It would have been a mess. So this was really smart of them. I'm glad they added this. Last piece of fun here about CVC tournament. Due to the request not to arrange big updates during CVC, they're going to push the CVC back to December 5th. So that means that's where we're getting this new 5.0 coming soon. If they're going to push this back, that means the Hydra Boss is coming within the next few weeks. And they're going to push CVC back to December the 5th, and we're also not going to get personal rewards in the CVC. Now, let me know, why aren't we getting personal rewards? What's the disadvantage of us not getting personal rewards? I don't want them, but I know you guys out there who do well, who get that 500,000, who win all the time. You deserve those personal rewards. Why are they putting them in and then taking them off sometime? I don't get it. Why isn't it just a standard thing to have personal rewards? I really am interested to hear why we can't have that all the time and why they would take them out. Why do they keep doing this? And next CVC will be without personal rewards. I mean, I'm glad you're telling me, but I don't understand. I mean, I really don't get it. Why would they be out of there? Why would they not? So they're doing good stuff. The Hydra Boss is coming. We're going to have new save teams, a whole lot of new save teams. We're going to have this PvP change, but it will be next year. And it says February, at the end of February. Why so long? Get that arena change in there. We want to see a lot of good things change to arena, and I don't want to wait till February. I want to jump on it now. Well, anyways, it doesn't matter what I want. This is what's going to happen. I'm glad they're doing that right away in February, and then maybe they're going to start going over to real-time arena or maybe clan arena, to where we actually get to set up arena keeps, and maybe it's 2 teams of 3 or a different formation, and we get to go in there and fight other clans. Like real CVC or real, we're not going to call it CVC. It'll be called like Clan Wars. It'll be called something totally different, and we'll actually be able to battle them in a PvP way. Maybe we'll be limited to no swift parry and no reaction accessories. I don't know. I don't know what they're going to do with this game. I really don't understand what they're going to do with PvP. I just don't get their direction, and I kind of wish they would give us more. I'm glad they're giving us this little hint of PvP now, but I really want to know what kind of direction they want to go long-term for next year. Since they said next year, they're really going to focus on PvP. What do they plan on doing? What do they plan on doing about reaction and about swift parry? And if we do have smaller size teams, if we have different team formation, team comps than we do in Tag Team Arena and in Platinum, which I'm really hoping, we don't want to go in there and 4v4 again. Who wants to do that? Who wants that same meta, that same comp? We need to switch it up. They need to make it different, definitely different. And I'm curious to see what they're going to do, because we know they will. We know that Tag Team Arena was not a big hit. They know that themselves. They've done so many things to try to push us to play Tag Team Arena over the year. So they know that they need to do something different and make it more interesting for us. And I just don't know how swift parry and reaction accessories, and now empowerment is going to make stuff stronger. I don't know how it's going to play in doing these different teams, or if they're going to bring out something to counteract that. Like, what if they bring out a new accessory that we just farm, and it basically goes through always crits, like always crits no matter what? Well, that would be too cheap. Goes through reaction accessories. We can't have a ring that just always crits. Hey, I don't have to worry about crit rate now. I just throw this on. But something to go through reaction accessories or negate swift parry. Something that negates all accessories. Can't be passives, because it'll be too powerful to negate other champions' passives, but something that negates all artifact sets and accessories. I don't know. Something like that. I'm hoping. We'll see what happens. But let me know your thoughts down below, everyone. Thanks so much for watching. I will see you all in a video soon.